Hi, this is Bobby Fischer, and this is my essay on why I want to be a teacher. So, I reflect on this topic as a 44-year-old who, 25 years ago, chose to major in broadcast communications with the noblest of intentions. In retrospect, though, those 4 years at Westminster College were largely done on autopilot. I did shifts at the campus radio and TV stations, I did well on tests, but I didn't really give my career any long term thought. I had no clear plan. I assumed that as long as I earned good grades and stayed in good standing, everything would eventually just fall into place. That mindset led to 2 decades of unfulfilling sales work. My career in sales began with a sideways step into selling advertising at various Pittsburgh radio stations. And when that lost its appeal, I kind of moved into ed tech sales. But that took me into classrooms across the country and gave me my first real look into America's education system. I was fascinated by it, but I still felt disconnected from the intellectual work mainly being done by the content creators and those delivering professional development. So after COVID ended my time in ed tech, I drifted through a few more sales roles until I just had enough. In August 2025, sitting at my desk as a sales consultant at a Honda dealership, I walked out and I enrolled in school. I believe that I have far more to offer intellectually than a sales position allows. I loved and excelled at the aspects of sales that overlap with education, being welcoming and outgoing, nurturing relationships, matching needs with solutions, solving problems, educating clients. A common critique of my sales approach was that I spent too much time nurturing and educating potential customers and not enough time working them towards a sale. Now, that phrase, working someone, captures the manipulative side of sales that I came to dislike: closing at any cost, pushing products that weren't right for people, and being intentionally vague. What once seemed enterprising and creative began to feel slimy and deceitful. I see teaching as an opportunity to redirect those positive skills towards a much nobler goal. Now, throughout my sales career, I've kept my news skills sharp by working part time as a news anchor producer at WJPA in Washington, PA. Those skills, content creation, concise explanation, holding interest, clear enunciation, those translate well into the classroom and to helping students interpret current events. The information age has brought unprecedented access to information, but also more disinformation and noise. Students need educators who can guide them through that clutter, helping them think critically, identify bias, and discern falsehoods. My classes at SRU have explored many critical issues in education, but there's been little conversation about the student engagement crisis. I've been told that I have a unique perspective and a talent for explaining things in ways that people haven't heard before. I want to be a teacher who blends humor and warmth with high expectations, someone who connects with students but also pushes them to reach their potential. I have hobbies that make me relatable. I play video games, I play guitar and a lot of other instruments. I have endless stories about my two mischievous cats. I want students to feel comfortable with me and that I understand them while also understanding that they're at school to work. Social studies examines the world around us, its past and its future. Approaching teaching from a nearly middle aged vantage point gives me a distinct perspective. I recognize that teacher burnout is an existential threat to our education system. While I haven't lived every aspect of the teaching experience, I've experienced professional burnout and moved through it. I know I'm entering a challenging landscape, but I do so refreshed and invigorated, bringing life lessons and skills that I hope will help me rise to the challenge.